she fell in love with him, never knowing his secret.
In 1222, a dark secret awakened inside Klugenstein Castle. An aging baron carried a secret for years. Tonight, he was finally ready to reveal it. His trusted son, Conrad, entered the room. But what Conrad heard would change everything. The truth was tied to the throne itself. Their family had inherited a dangerous old law. Their dying father had left one final command. Ulrich's bloodline could one day claim the throne, but only under one condition. Ulrich had a daughter, and she was the true heir. Her existence threatened the baron's ambition. He had spent years preparing his own child. Conrad was raised to become a perfect duke. Now, Ulrich was old, and his power was fading. Soon, Conrad would be asked to take his place. Everything was ready. Conrad had to leave that night. One ancient law made a woman on the throne a death sentence. For the first time, Conrad understood the danger. Conrad could not accept the price of power. But the baron had no mercy for hesitation. He ordered Conrad to leave immediately and remain silent. With a broken heart, Conrad obeyed. The castle gates opened into the endless night. Conrad rode away beneath a moonless sky. Behind her, the gates closed forever on her old life. But the baron's plan was far from finished. A second scheme was already in motion. 3 months ago, Count Detzin had been sent to her. If he succeeded, the throne and everything else would change forever. 6 days later, Conrad arrived in Brandenburg. The kingdom welcomed its future heir Dot with celebration. The old duke finally saw hope for his kingdom. Everyone was captivated by his grace and dignity. Soon, Conrad began carrying Dot, the weight of the throne. But someone inside Dot the palace was quietly falling apart. She still loved the man who had betrayed her. She had loved Detzin, despite knowing her father would never agree. Now, Detzin was gone, and her heart was shattered. Months passed, and Conrad earned the kingdom's trust. His wisdom, mercy, and humility made him beloved. From villages to the capital, Dot people praised their young ruler. Yet Conrad carried a secret no one could see. Then Princess Constance began to love him. And that love terrified Conrad. Even the old duke began dreaming of their marriage. For Constance, hope had finally returned. But Conrad began avoiding her. The more he avoided her, the closer she followed. She appeared wherever he went. Soon, whispers spread throughout the palace. The old duke grew frightened. Then Constance finally confronted him. She begged him to tell her what she had done. She believed his heart had once loved her, but the truth was impossible to reveal. She mistook his silence for love. But
Conrad
the greatest
broke her
secret
heart
was
to save
still
them
hidden.
both.
Then a terrible rumor spread. Constance was carrying a child. But the greatest secret was still hidden.